Exactly.
Family,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Obviously. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a thing. It was just, I hate bouncing in the middle.
I just thought it was funny that you appeared like almost exactly 45 seconds after Dan was like, "We're gonna take a break now and give him time to show up."
Yeah, because I haven't eaten since like 2, and I was like, you know what? He's coming back. Let's give him a chance. Let's give him 15 minutes. Let me refill my drink. My friend Ben, whom I was speaking of earlier, ate my leftover pizza.
Jerk. Kill Ben.
Send him those nachos.
Is there anything he's missing in his life? Can we make a deal?
I don't know. He just got a kitten.
Bet he'd trade his soul for some sleep.
So, the position we're in right now, what is your sleight of hand?
My sleight of hand is a 9. Because that is one of my expertise skills.
Okay, Katie was right. So what happened here was I had to make a couple rolls on Satet's behalf. One of them was a lockpick check. We gave you a +7, and you failed the check by 6. Failing the check by 5 triggers an alarm. Would activated these two. Let me see my camera here. See if I angle this down a wee bit more. There we go. These two are the Iron Dwarfs from the previous cart. They came out. They're crossing their axes to keep you from going back into the cart, but they've not attacked anybody. Just as we left, dawn had officially come, and the kobolds started strafing the carts. And you heard solid thumps as if something heavy was being dropped on top of the carts. And what kind of poured down was dirt. But then a giant vulture swung by with Tumbleweed Jones on its back, who got to the cart you guys were just in and unleashed his dragon's breath across all of the carts.
Oh, okay.
So the position you guys are in now, what's going to come next is a rain of gunfire. So you have to either pass these dwarves back inside of pass these dwarves inside of this cart, or you have to break into the cart that you have not yet been in.
Okay.
Either way, you don't want to be out in the open when a rain of bullets starts coming down.
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna.
Is Sorry, go first.
No, you.
I was gonna say, Isolt's big concern is gonna be the kids. How many of them were there, by the way?
Enough to break your heart.
Enough to, yeah. There was about a score. About 20. There's a score of.
I was gonna say the only thing even remotely close to a protection spell I could have cast would have been Liam's tiny hut as a ritual. Crap.
It's very protective, though.
It is, but that's like saying, like, okay, 9 kids can come in here. The other 11 of you, along with the kittens and the puppies, are just gonna die.
You just break the pull stick in half and throw it on the ground.
Oh man. And well, Isolt is gonna say, not for the lack of trying. She's gonna be like, look, I don't know about the rest of you. I would really like to at least make sure the children don't die.
Just sort of like, I just imagine Johann like looking her dead in the face and blinking a couple times, and then turning his gaze to Setet, holding up his mace and saying, "Let me try my key."
Let me try one more time. Hold on.
Let me try one more time with the right stats.
Exactly.
It's like you know that it's like the plane going down. It's like, screw the kids. That joke. That's the one that's playing in my head here.
How's a 19?
A 19 is going to do it. You are able to pick this lock, and the door itself is in fact unlocked.
Excellent. There. All right, let's go.
File in.
Is there a way to like duck and roll between those dwarves? Probably not.
It would be a tight fit, and you don't know whether they will take an attack of opportunity on you or not. If they may have switched to essentially a sentry position. So you're gonna take a risk of getting 2 hard axes into your back if they do in fact attack.
At least what? Because I want to at least do is get the kids maybe in the same cart as the adults, and hopefully have the adults act like adults, as hard as that is for some of them to do.
Are you willing to risk your life to do that?
I
I think this is a character moment for Assault. Are you willing to risk your life to do that?
To save a group of orphan children?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Is anyone else willing to do that?
Roger would.
So
He would start like getting out his flute and start like preparing a song to try and like help lead them through.
Well, then you guys have to risk getting axed up pretty hard by these dwarves.
yeah, it is something. So
hold on a second. Let me. How much headspace do we have above these dwarves?
With their axes crossed the way there's very little.
Gotcha. Okay. Had a thought.
They are effectively blocking the door.
Fair enough.
You guys hear the hooting of the second second pass coming.
We've got to go.
On the bright side, 1/3 of those children will serve my master.
would do because I think.
No, this is action. Do you go through these dwarves? This is for Roger and for Assault. This is, do you go through these dwarves and risk getting hacked up to try and save these kids? Because I'm about to rain a bullet-strewn death on this cart. What do you do?
Roger will take off.
Okay, Roger, roll me an acrobatics check.
I lose my dice in this amount of time. Acrobatics?
Yeah.
14.
Assault, what are you doing? Katie?
Katie.
I imagine thinking very hard about her options.
Okay, so...
Well, in the meantime, Roger is raptor running.
Okay, so as you
Katie, no, we cannot hear you.
I was wrong.
So while she's got that figured out, as you dive through, the attack is going to be a 16 against armor class.
That'll hit.
Okay. As you roll through, the first axe is going to drop, and that is going to be 12 points of slashing damage.
All right.
The second axe is going to miss you.
Excellent.
That is going to expend held actions.
Mm-hmm.
She chose what she wanted to do.
I can't see what it is.
She wants to go.
Okay.
I'll tell her to roll acrobatics. Oops, that's aerobatics, spelled wrong.
Ow.
Don't. There we go.
No word on the roll yet.
All right, so we will come back to that then.
Okay.
As for Roger, who's going to be doing a brief solo adventure, so Roger, as you go running through this cart, you can see that most immediately the four dwarves, they have been struck hard by the lightning breath of this dragonborn coming across. You see they're still alive, which is more than can be said for most of the people sitting in window seats on this side. You can see that their hair is smoking and standing on end. You hear people screaming, and you see more people than can fit under benches are trying to force themselves under the benches. But there's generally a large commotion going on as you are moving through this cart. As you get to the back cart with the kids, you hear you hear, of course, the kids terrified, screaming and crying. But you can see that due to their diminutive size, they were missed completely by the electric strike.
We can hear her now.
Oh, thank God. No, I bought a Wi-Fi extender and it's been working fine except for the times that it craps out because the main router itself is a POS.
Oh, man. I'm glad to hear that the
Acrobatics check?
extender's working, though. Yeah, acrobatics.
That's going to be an 18 plus 19.
What is your armor class?
14.
14. Okay, as you go rolling past the both axes come down and you avoid them both. You find yourself about 10 paces behind Roger. You see everybody in this cart, everyone against the windows to the left here where you're at. Most of them are killed except for the dwarves. But like Roger, you see that children in this part were short enough to have just naturally been missed. And covered by the side of the train and avoided by the breath. Back over in this new cart, Sitet and Johann, what would you guys like to be doing?
Isolde would have yelled over her shoulder, "Grab me something nice."
I'm gonna
Of course.
I'm gonna say, whatever we're looking for is magic, so use your eyes.
Yep. Nope. I activate my magic eyes.
Okay.
So what are we looking at actually? That's probably a better question to start off with.
It's a car.
Sure.
Oh, no,
I've
they're
seen some
chests.
treasure.
So, what you see as you come walking into here, immediately with normal vision, you see that the windows are heavily barred and narrow, and the bars are narrow together, so much so that you don't think even a halfling could slip through.
Mm-hmm.
You see that there are plenty of luggage around the first couple feet that you can see, but you see in the back there is what looks like two great chests that are sitting on the ground. Around it, you see what looks like just kind of some more high-end luggage pushed off to the back. And you see, oddly, it looks like what was once the armor of a great frost giant.
Oh.
It looks as if that has been piled together.
All right. Cool.
Tell me that's not what's magical. That's gonna be
Magic eyes on. How magical does that armor look?
None of. Oh, how magic is the armor does not appear to be. Hold on. Magic eyes. That doesn't. Yes, that does. The armor does appear to be magical.
Okay.
does.
Okay.
Damn it.
Armor's magic, but it's not what we're looking for. Let's
But
this is
with with your magic eyes, there is the chest on the right seems to have nothing emanating from it. The chest on the left seems to have a rainbow of magic. In your eyes, you feel your eyes pulsing as you look at this chest. It is an indistinguishable array of colors. It's like watching a kaleidoscope of magic.
Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. All right, let's.
Where is it?
It's in the chest there.
There are 3
I'm point.
on the left.
Yeah, that one.
There are 2 chests. Just punched the microphone. This thing right here is a great cask.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was just a slightly bigger chest.
It's all right. The angle's really bad.
Let's.
Is the cask full of magic water?
It's just beer, man.
It starts pouring out infinitely.
Oh gosh, we're gonna drown.
All right, let's. And is there like a gate or anything separating us from all of this?
There is not.
Okay, I will walk up to the chest on the left. Can I would like to inspect the chest for traps.
I'm gonna like grab your hand, just say, hold on. I'm gonna just take the mace if I can. I'm gonna give a hard rap to the top of the chest with it.
As you do, the chest does not resound with the sound of wood. It resounds with the sound of a hard metal.
Whoa. Whatever this is, it's gonna be hard to carry. So it's just like whang. Oh. Well, I expected maybe something worse would happen. Okay, do your thing.
All right,
Yeah. An investigation check.
Okay.
Are you proficient with investigation?
Investigation. Yes.
Okay, all right.
That is going to be a 13.
With the 13, you do think there's in fact a trap on the inside of it.
Okay. Is there any way that I could disarm it from the outside?
You can try and do a thieves' tools check.
Yep.
Dex plus proficiency.
Yep.
But if you fail for less than 5, the will trigger anyway.
Okay. I will go ahead. I'm going to try and disarm that trap.
All right.
Okay. That is going to be a 12.
Okay. As you try to slide thin pieces of metal in a smooth, surgical manner, you find the wire that would trip the trap. But as you do, a heavy jolt from the train comes, and you hear something click.
Mm-hmm.
And the room begins to fill with a vibrating, emanating aura. And behind this chest, do you see metal armor begin to pick up, stand, and rearrange?
I think you need a new set of lockpicks.
Oh,
that one's bad. It doesn't fit. Hold on.
I have this one hunched over. Hold on.
It's okay, we can find something smaller.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That's hilarious.
Oh.
All right, I fixed it. You'll go, wow, you're so clever. Look at you. You're some kind of genius. All right.
$5 says he took the top off.
All right, here we go. Look at me go.
In the reflection of your window, I'm seeing the YouTube video playing, and it's and I'm hearing it in my ears.
Oh, you can hear the train? Because
I can hear it in mine, but I can see it through yours because it's coming through just barely on the window there.
Oh yeah, I can see it now too.
I was enjoying earlier in the other window. I could see the reflection of Dan as he was waving his arms around, describing stuff happening.
Excellent, excellent. There we go.
It's got to be as much fun for me to do as to see.
Somebody give me $5, I win.
This is Okay.
This thing assembles and stands to a height greater than the ceiling, though it hunches to kind of accommodate for that. What stands in front of you now, clear to you both, is an iron golem.
Okay.
Dang.
Roll for initiative.
Seriously, next city, new lockpicks.
Yep.
Oh, this is gonna go
No,
bad.
I'm gonna start rolling with a different die. Hey, tell me if y'all can hear this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
it's okay
I
though.
bought one of the Goliaths from Kraken Dice, and it is
Nice.
it is like a fist-size brass dice.
Nice.
It's got the most satisfying roll, but it doesn't go very far.
Rip
so
your
not the
table.
most random. Right. And so this is a cheap Walmart L desk. This is not going to survive any move after this, anyways.
Yeah. What's your initiative?
I've got a 26.
Yo.
Nice. That's
Johann?
wow. That's really high. I got a 15.
19 plus 7. I'm a cat. I'm a kitty cat, and I attack, and I attack.
Attack.
Do they naturally get a bonus to initiative, or did you take the feat?
Let me take a look here.
That's pretty. That's super high. That's awesome.
All right. Actually, no, I have that information written down. All right. So, starting at the top of the order is the iron golem assembles itself behind both chests. You hear the gas inside of it beginning to build. It is going to start with Satet.
Okay. I am going to. Fuck, I guess I just got to attack it. All right. I drop my thieves' tools. I pull out my my rapier and my dagger, and I go for broke. First attack on this thing is going to be 19.
Miss.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh. Okay. Second attack with my dagger as a bonus action. 25.
Roll damage.
Okay.
Now,
Question, am I... Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
I am the only one within 5 feet of this thing, correct?
Unfortunately so.
Okay, actually, no, that's not unfortunately. I get my sneak attack damage.
I don't think you can sneak attack constructs.
Sure.
Is that a thing?
Listen, this thing has 210 hit points.
Please let him sneak attack constructs.
All right, let's take a look.
Just a quick question. Is that a magical dagger?
It is not.
Okay. Oops.
Yep.
200 hit points and resistance to non-magical damage. Crap!
Yep. This is okay. Okay, good rolls though. Good rolls. 5, 10, 16, 19, 22, 23, 24, 25 damage. Hush, Google.
Well, damage it is.
All right.
Oh boy.
All right, and that's me.
All right. That then takes us to Johann.
May I check Arcana to see if I know anything about this Iron Golem?
Give it a roll.
My die is not happy today. Arcana, that is an 8.
Okay. With an 8.
You go to dice jail.
You review stories and tales that you have heard from wizards and other clerics, from adventurers, but whom, whenever they speak of iron golems, do they quickly zip their mouths and drink deep of their mugs to all of their lost ones.
Oh boy. I'm not loving this. Just magic. Okay. Knowing only that, I don't think that it's going to be quite worth taking that risk right now. So, I'm going to use my action to cast Spirit Guardians at 3rd level.
Okay.
And I'm going to designate Setet as not being affected by this.
Of course.
That is my action. I don't think I have any bonus actions. But I am going to make sure to start by taking a step back. Just gonna say, I'm gonna stick with radiant damage. I'm pretty sure that necrotic only works on living things.
That scans.
All right. This at the start of its turn, it'll make a wisdom saving throw, which is gonna fail. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alrighty. Spirit Guardians at this level does damage. 3d8. Oh, crud. Necrotic damage. That's not gonna work.
Oh, that's right. You can't choose.
I can't
It's
choose.
based on your alignment. It's based on your alignment.
It is. We'll find out. So that's gonna be 12 points of necrotic damage.
Iron golems don't appear to have any negative effects to that.
Okay.
So he doesn't appear to be immune to necrotic?
Yep.
Okay.
It'll take all of that damage.
Oh, okay. That
I'll
comes
take
as a
that.
surprise. Happy me.
You know, he'll take that. Yeah.
That's 12 points.
12 points of necrotic.
Okay. That is your movement action. Do you have anything you want to do with bonus action?
It doesn't look like I have any good bonus. That's a 4th level. Movement. Wait, no, minute. Action. Yeah, no good bonus action options. I will end my turn.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna write that number down because I'm not re-rolling any dice again. So, as your magic begins to twirl around this area like a necrotic blender, you see it begin to glance off the armor, and though it does very little from where you're at, you can Setet, you can indeed see that the fine ice giant armor seems to just kind of lose a little bit of gleam every time this thing flutters around him. However, where you're standing now, a chest plate goes and a massive gout of smoke pours into the room. Give me Constitution saving throws.
Both of us?
Yes. This is against poison.
Oh, come on,
This
dice.
is a bad chest. This is a bad. Why did we go into this room?
I'm
That's 11.
sending another
Or
die to
12.
dice jail. These 2 dice, a 1 and a 3. Constitution saving throw. Yeah, that's oh, wait a minute. I have a D4. Where's my D4? Oh, I don't know where my special D4 went. That's a 2. Okay, cool. Great. I've been abandoned by everybody. That's a 7.
Setet?
12.
12. Okay, so that didn't beat the 19. And you take 36 points of poison damage.
Woo!
Oh. Okay.
Now I have a use for my bonus action.
Maybe I should just be back there. Damn, I made a mistake.
Yeah, I rolled really low on a 10d8.
10d8.
One of those. I made a calculation, but man, am I bad at math.
I mean, it is less than average, so yay for us. 36 points.
It It is about that time. Do you hear the hooting? Woo, 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 woo. And then what sounds like multiple bolts of lightning strike down is a rain of gunfire fills the back end of this train. However, just before this starts coming up, Roger, Salt, you have one action each. You have one turn each.
The kids?
Yeah, the kids. So, are we at that cart yet, or?
You are in the cart with the kids. They are all laying on the ground, and the puppies and kittens are going wild, and the kids are screaming and crying. You hear the strife coming in quick. You each get a turn.
Okay, so I was gonna say I can't cast Liam. I can only cast that one as a ritual. So, and this is gunfire, not a spell.
This is gunfire.
Is the and the lightning's probably was the breath effects.
The lightning is what this sounds like to people who don't know what gunfire sounds like. It'd be thunder. My mistake. Thunder. I got it backwards. It sounds like thunder. That just.
I thought the blue dragonborn was the one I was.
No, this is thunder. You're hearing thunder. It's dumb me. It's yeah.
I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis on myself, which gives me, let's see, at 4th level, 20 extra HP, and as long as I'm wearing it, whoever hits me takes 20 cold, if I recall. And then I'm going to basically barricade myself in front of the kids.
So you're just gonna throw yourself on top of a pile of kids.
Or I'm gonna basically get them into a lower than they are. Be like, get behind me, and that's after casting Armor of Agathis. And at 4th level, I think it's 20 temp HP because it's 5 per level.
And Roger, what do you want to do?
I'm just gonna try and play and calm them down to try and help Assault corral them into an area.
That is an idea that I can get behind.
All right. So as this fire comes raining down, I need deck saves from everybody.
Woo! All right, D20, yeah. Don't let me down.
Yeah. New
okay,
D20.
I did remember that. Dex. Ooh.
15.
Ouch.
15's good.
Okay.
11.
11's good.
11.
The save is 10 because these are untrained kobolds just pointing and clicking.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
And shooting through the roof of a train.
Exactly. There's a lot going on here that makes this an easy check. Roger, what did you get?
Oh, sorry, 14.
Okay. The kids, the passengers essentially get a 19 at base. So as the fire comes raining down, it's a bad day for Puppy and Kittens, but the kids, they seem to squeak by pretty well.
I've been trying to wrangle those too.
I was assuming that dogs and cats would go with the kid, but okay.
Yes, I was trying to do that too. To make the dogs and cats go with the kids.
You guys said we wrangle the kids.
I guess we assumed too much of the kittens and puppies.
Yeah. They are simple kittens and puppies.
Is the one that took a shine to me and wanted to be my best friend forever still alive?
No, it's dead as hell.
What a mean way to say it.
Is it really? Is it?
Give me a deck save.
Because I have Revivify. My deck save was a 7.
No, give. Is that a new deck save?
No, my first deck save was 7.
Okay.
Let me give.
Is this a kitten that you? Was it the kitten that took a shine to you?
It was the kitten that took a shine to me. Yeah.
Okay, that kitten is gonna have a -1 on this deck save. Puppies have a -2. Cats are naturally dexterous. So
roll high. Ah, 17 -1 is 16.
It rolls out of the way and gets underneath of you.
That kitten's mine now. Hey, at least I'm not adopting one of the kids. That's happened in one of my campaigns, but it actually turned out really well. So
Don't speak too soon. They're still alive.
It isn't over yet.
yeah, well, that
Yeah.
kitten is going in my robe or my pocket or something. Although if one of the kids makes a warlock pact on the spot, we could always take him with us.
That's not gonna work. Okay, I gotta move these carts up a little bit. I was just precariously perched. So you hear something land hard at the very back, and you hear, "Let's get these fuckers off of our land!" And that is going to be Tumbleweed Jones, who is looking across the top of the carts. As he looks across, that's something. As he looks across, he is going to reach deep into himself, and he is going to start casting a druidic spell.
Is he in the kids' cart or the Iron Golem cart?
He is in the cart that you guys came in on.
So before
Which is the one
kids.
right before the kids' cart.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna have words for that dude. Can we see him from there?
No, he is on the top,
Damn.
and a whole cart back. So he is going to now. You might be asking yourself, how is a druid of the earth casting on an iron train, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is an excellent question. Indeed, he is going to utilize the dirt.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
Son of a banshee.
He is going to utilize the dirt that is now leaking in through the bullet holes. He is going to move up to the cart underneath of him, and he is going to begin to cast a spell, the effects of which you do not know. However, for the two people in the kid's cart, roll me a perception check.
I can do that.
13.
That is gonna be a 16.
Okay, with the 13 and the 16, looking through, let me take y'all back here. Whoop, there's you. There's your pal. Looking through this door, you see that there are a couple of the workers who are scrambling in a fit, and you see what looks like dirt tendrils reach down and wrap around their heads and necks and violently yank them to the ceiling.
The kids?
No, this is in the back one, and this is where the employees were working.
Remember that kid we
Okay.
shook down and scared the pee out of?
Yep. The one that smokes, I smoke. Yeah, that
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah.
He's having a bad day, guys.
It is not a good day for him.
It's not gonna get any better.
It's not.
He's done that, and he lets out. Does anybody speak Draconic?
Yes.
I believe I do.
All right. So, not being able to hear it under the sound of your own coughing to death in the front cart, Yassault, you say you do. Roger, do you?
I do, yes.
Okay. The two of you hear him cry out, "Souls for Tiamat! Burn the fires! Burn in her breath!" As he basically strangles some people to death. That is going to end his turn.
Oh. So I was gonna say Isolde is nowhere near Johann, but at this point I can just hear her saying, "Well, this changes things. Go for it."
Okay, all the way back to the other cart. Satet, you have. I need to get like a cameraman for this.
Yeah.
Satet, you have stumbled down in front of the chest.
Cool.
He does not take his attack of opportunity because that is actually going to drain him. He is going to be stunned for 1 round.
Okay. I'm gonna look to Johann. So fuck this.
Grab the chest and run.
All right. How heavy is that chest?
When you walk over the chest to pick it up, roll me a quick investigation check.
They bolt the damn thing to the floor.
Probably with
They
my luck.
bolted the damn thing to the floor.
God damn it!
Yeah, 20. I definitely can find that with that. It's like
Anything not nailed down.
You find two things. This is bolted to the floor, and that wood is covering an all iron chest.
Ooh.
It is a false wooden chest covering a chest completely made of iron.
can you lock this thing down at all?
The construct.
Yeah, the big guy that just actually no, he didn't destroy me, but like I am coughing I have 9 hit points.
Yeah, I can heal you and I can damage it, but no, I haven't got anything that can hold it still.
So are we bailing or am I trying this again?
I think it would be best if we could take whatever it is with us. I can continue
Right.
the fight and heal you.
All right, go ahead and heal me up. I would like to try a sleight of hand check. Try and get this thing open. We've already popped the trap. It's not going to get worse.
It's true.
Give it a roll.
Oh, please don't say that. Don't give him ideas.
I knocked on wood. Okay. 21.
It does not open.
Okay. Fuck.
If you want to use your bonus action, you can try again.
I will do this thing. Yeah. 23.
Just missed it.
Had a feeling. Had a feeling. I heard that pause. It's like I didn't hit it. I didn't get that.
Johann.
At least it sounds like you can hit it. Okay. I am going to.
No, real quick, Johann.
Yes.
How important do you think this is?
Getting the item.
Yes.
I mean,
Is it
it's not more important than my team's lives, but
But is it important enough for you to send Asmodeus' blessing
to send.
to give that D4 to Setet?
Oh yeah.
Okay, Setet, roll a D4.
Okay.
This is essentially guidance.
Cool. I add a 3 to that.
26.
All right, breaking the 25, the lock clicks open.
Mhm.
As you look inside of this chest, you see that it is completely empty, except for the bottom, to what appears to be a box that is essentially a 6x6 box. It seems to be kind of held in a small frame. But you can lift it up. You realize as you grab onto this thing, this fucker is so heavy.
Ah, shit.
But you can carry it.
Okay.
You will not be able to put this into a bag. You have to carry this with one hand for right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, I'll heal you. Give that to me. I can get it off the train. See to the others.
Okay. All right, I will pass that off and then
I have 16 strength.
Okay. Yeah.
You have your movement left.
Yes. And I will go ahead and I will move back to the door. And back into fresh air.
All right, as you hit fresh air, you find yourself confronted with the two dwarves who block your way to the next door.
Yep. And that is all the far I'm going to move.
That's fine. I've just been waiting for
All
my
right.
turn to heal him.
Yep.
Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead. Roll your healing, and you have this box with you.
Okay. You are going to take 15, 18 plus my caster level, which is 22 points of healing.
I'm sorry, how much was that?
22.
22, you gentleman and a
Nice.
scholar.
That was a third level cure wounds.
Okay.
And I rolled very well, honestly. and then I'm going to take the block. Like, he's out there, like, facing down the dwarves that he's about to dive through. I'm, like, hustling up behind him with the box under one arm. I slap him on the shoulder, give him the healing, and then I'm diving over the side into the sand. I have the Ring of Featherfall. I'm hoping that'll protect me a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're going to jump out and hit the ground?
Yeah.
Okay, as you go running out to the side, you see that, boy, you're not going to believe this. You have left solid ground, and you are now on the side of a mountain.
Nice.
And a great 300-foot drop greets you to a rushing.
You just see me swan dive off the side of the train.
If you still want to make that jump, you can, but it's not so easy.
I mean, all I know is that the vertical aspect of it will not hurt me.
Okay. You know what? That is a solid plan, but I am letting you know that is going to this thing moves at 30 miles an hour. This will effectively take you out of the rest of the session.
Yeah. But I think it's safer than losing this thing. Unless Setet wants to stop me seeing this.
I will say, hold on, I've got another idea.
So I'm like halfway over the braille line going, well, what is it?
What if we just disconnect the train?
I was gonna do that if the car behind us, actually. So
yeah, let's just take this fucker apart.
I heft my mace in my other hand. And I go, all right, let's give that a try.
I would so much rather walk across the train tracks after this thing and try and sort it out later than try to dig you out of a river.
I just sort of look over the side. I'm not sure there's a river down there.
Ah, fuck.
So, with the ending of that, we're going to take ourselves down to Roger and Yasalt. You have heard the Dragonborn's great exaltations to his god. What do you guys want to do?
So, Isolde looks at Roger and then nods. How are these? Are these cars just have like the usual old-timey Western train couplings sort of things?
Are you looking outside to try to detach it?
So, yeah, just detach it at the door.
What door do you want to run to? Do you want to run to where the servants' quarters were, or do you want to run to this one will take you back to where the adults are? This is the kid cart. This is the one for the servants' quarters.
Okay, he's on the one for the servants' quarters now, correct?
Correct.
Okay, and we're in the one for the kids' car, which is in front of it. So my thought was to detach the servants' car,
Sure.
so that it at least slow him down a little.
All right, go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Oh, I am very glad I took that feat now. That's going to be a nat 20.
Okay, a natural 20 is, as you're looking around, you think how these carts are attached and would detach, in fact. Those are underneath the carts.
Would I be able to use my Tinker's tools to either my Tinker's tools or the Ring of the Ram to just blast a weak spot for them to detach?
This is hardy dwarven steel.
Oh, geez.
You essentially have to climb under the cart and try and detach it manually. Tinker Tools would lower that check, but you have to get under the cart to do it. The fine dwarven steel would easily stand to the ramp.
Yeah, getting under the cart might kill me too, though.
Are we in initiative order for just us or no?
No, if you have an idea, Roger, you can go with it.
I noticing what Assault's doing, I'll go up towards it. I can shatter it.
Go up to the what?
I could cast
shatter it.
Okay.
And she also then says that let's see. She adds to that, I could use the Ring of the Ram with you. Because then it says if I want to break something, It's +5 to strength. Let me double check on those stats. Because I think the attack damage is different.
Roger, roll damage.
Yeah.
If you can get max damage, you will have shattered the connection.
Okay, and then alternatively, you can expend one of the as an action to try and break an object you can see. With a strength check with a +5 bonus for each charge you spend. I have 3 charges.
Okay, that's all right. So, do you want to try the shatter first or the ram first?
For the shatter first.
Maybe that'll weaken it. Yeah.
I got 13 damage.
Is that max damage?
That is not.
It does not shatter.
So I'm gonna use 2 of my 3 charges. Is this one of those objects? It's not saying on the that will break once it uses all of its charges.
You'd have to check the writing. I don't have that.
I'm looking at it and it doesn't say. The ring has 3 charges and the next. Okay, so I can use all 3 and not. Okay.
And tomorrow they'll come back.
Okay, so I'm going to use all 3 of my charges. So +15 to strength. And whatever I roll. So 19 plus 15, I believe, is going to be 34?
Okay.
To break
30,
it?
30 is what you needed. This cart detaches.
Nice.
And you see slowly moving off is going to be Tumbleweed Jones. However, after you guys is going to be his turn, and I'm going to give him an athletics check to try and run and leap. So here is going to be his attempt. That's 13. Let me get stats for him. Oh,
Fail.
Would I have enough time to throw something in the air to for him to jump into to just distract him long enough to not land?
Yeah, he'll see you do it though.
That's fine.
Like bonus action, whatever.
I don't know if this is gonna work. But
it only matters if he lives. We're good.
I'll reach into my pocket and I'll pull out some dust. I'll try and aim it at his head. I'm using the dust of sneezing and choking.
Yeah.
Just
beautiful.
Just hoping DC Constitution 15.
All right, so his total is going to be a 19. He has +6 to athletics. To give him a Constitution saving throw. What is the total? What is the concept?
DC 15.
50. Oh. I'm just using these base stats. I lose it a 14. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-roll that. Now, I'll ask you guys, a 19, obviously, it's not going to be the check isn't going to be 20 because that'd be unfair to you guys. How much do you think this check is? What do you think is a reasonable number that you will also be held to? What is a good DC for this?
For the dust of sneezing and choking?
No. To jump from one disconnected cart to the other. What do you think is fair? I think a 13.
Is this a question
I'm
for all
mentally doing
four?
the physics, and well, that's just it. Because if it's one disconnected cart to the other, you have to factor in the speed that the train is moving away from you. You also have to factor in whether or not he's taking a running jump. So 13 seems kind of low.
Like I said, we're here for a good time, not a long time.
Right. Maybe. How about this? 13, but it increases by 3 every round.
Okay. All right. So essentially, in the middle of this jump, he's getting coughing and sneezing. I'm gonna make him re-roll this jump. So he does have +6 to it. Once again, here is. I hope you can see it. It is another 11.
Okay.
It was 17. So
damn.
He is gonna land. Boom! Right here. and he's gonna look down and he's gonna be like, "God darn traitors!"
So, it's a quick question. So, Roger throwing the dust of sneezing and choking there, can you throw a potion on someone, or does it have to be drunk? Drunken.
It depends.
Imbibed.
Imbibed.
Imboobed.
Imboobed.
It has to be drank, but this is a dust he threw into wind.
Okay, because I was just wondering, it's like, oh, otherwise I'd throw my potion of diminution on him and then squish him.
Wow.
No, that'll
Just going full Mars attacks on him, huh?
Something like that.
All right, so that is going to take his movement. However, he's going to let out a guttural roar, and this is going to have now that the firing squad has swung past, the next squad is going to come down and is going to land. So, bop, 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 bop. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 score of kobolds are 20. Are 40 kobolds. 11, 12. I'm gonna run out of dice. 13, 14. I'm gonna put more. 15. Back him up. 16. 17, 18, 19, 19,
Good lord.
20.
We need to leave.
I mean, the good news is Roger just betrayed them.
Yeah.
That's the good news?
No, the good news is that we have a round to figure this out before the rest of that squad figures it out first.
What's the bad news?
The bad news is the frost giant iron golem behind us.
And we can figure that out, probably.
Wait.
We don't have to figure that out. We make it someone else's problem.
Yeah,
at the end of this round, that high elf stands behind these animated armors and looks to the group of you and says, "What's going on? What are you doing in there?"
Trying to stop these invaders.
Says, Did you hear someone called a Tiamat? I wasn't paying much attention.
Honestly, I was coughing by whatever trap they set off in there.
Right. Move back.
It's way worse in there. But
this is no high elf.
I can.
This is no mere high elf.
Just so you know, the gas is from the bullet wounds. The gas is being siphoned out.
Okay, cool.
So standing behind these things, the high elf begins to gesticulate. Steps forward. And he's dead. Tumbleweed Jones.
Aaron Golem falls off the train through an hitherto unknown hole in the shoddy craft.
So he starts to gesticulate, and as he does, he steps forward, places his hands on the shoulder of the dwarves, and gently pushes them off.
Oh.
Steps forward into that small space between you, and begins to grow exponentially. And by the time by the time all is said and done, the visage of the elf has indeed begun to shift, a kind of like a polymorph sort of spell, except it is a shape-changing. Try to get this correct. And Johann and Satet, you see a gold dragon.
What?
Oh.
Oh, dang.
Oh.
It looks to you and says, "This is an attack of the Order of the Blue Scale."
Yes. Yes, it is.
We are here to destroy them. Is that your goal?
Yes, it is. This was once my family's homeland, and so it shall be again.
Then we are allies.
Do well to keep it that way. And it is going to flap up, and it is going to turn.
Hi, guys. Womp womp.
Somebody messed up.
So that is going to take us back to the top of the order. Satet. The way is free. However, you do have to look out for a swinging tail.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just hold on. I have an ability. Hold on, let me look at this here real quick because things have changed now. I need to make sure that this is going to apply correctly.
As a cat, are you gonna get distracted by the tail at all?
Yeah, you gotta get roll a wisdom saving.
Actually, not terrible. It is an 18.
You're good.
All right. Let's take a look here. So yeah, I will go ahead and if I use my bonus action, can I use my cunning action to dodge out of the way of the tail?
Absolutely. I just you don't really have to watch out for the tail. You guys are fine to move past the tail.
Cool. All right, I will go ahead and I will move past the tail then. And seeing Mr. Jones at the end of, do I see Tumbleweed Jones at the end there? Or is he on top?
Not for. He's still on top. He's
okay.
On top of the train.
Okay, I thought so. I didn't know if I got a little confused by the order of operations there. Not a problem. What do I see? What are people doing in here?
Looking across, you see that people are screaming, are crying. They're tended to wounded. They're pushing people out of cover they wish to take themselves. It is a mix of the best and worst of the people of the lands.
Okay. I am going to attempt to take cover behind like the wall of the door that I just came in. And I'm going to drink the healing potion that Roger so generously gave to me when all of this started.
Excellent.
So do you want to be inside of the next cart?
Yes.
Okay. And we will put you against the wall.
Yep. That is going to be an additional 6 HP to me, putting me at a less than healthy 37 HP. But more healthy than I was 6 HP ago.
All right. That is going to be your movement and action. Do you want to do anything with your bonus action?
No, I'm good. I'm gonna just hold tight. Actually, no, I know what I'll do. I'm going to put my my rapier and dagger away, and I'm gonna pull out my long gun.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. You got one.
Yeah.
Okay, that is going to then take us down to Johann.
All right. I'm going to first use a spell to heal myself, because I got really hurt by that gas. And that is really unfortunate. I did not roll great. I regained 14 HP. Heal. Better than nothing. I'm no longer bloodied anyway. I want to know about the, where the coupling is between the cars. How beefy the design structure down there seems to be. Because I had a thought that could be good or bad.
Roll me an investigation check.
Okay. That is not terrible. That is a 16.
With a 16, you think that the coupling is is underneath each of the carts.
Right.
You would have to get out and get underneath of it.
Right, but I'm trying to know about the structure of the frame of the train.
You would probably make an assumption that it is probably a square frame, and it has beams running across it width running across the width as if joints that the floor is sitting on.
Right. So
And the
I'm
floor is kind of layered on top of it.
okay. So I'll tell you what I'm thinking, and you tell me if my character would think this would accomplish his goal or not.
Okay.
What I'm thinking is that I have this nice little item in my bag called an immovable rod, and that we're on a train moving 30 miles an hour, and we don't want our cars attached to the rest of the train anymore.
And what do you mean to do with it?
I was thinking I would hold the immovable rod down near where the frame seems to be the thickest, most beefiest part of the frame, which would be at the floor near the coupling, and then hit the button and let go. And the immovable rod moves with the earth, so it will not be moving at all.
Okay, so check this out. So when I ran this, the first time I ran this with my regular campaign, my warlock had a movable rod. And stood where the dragon is, and then Tumbleweed Jones was right here.
Yeah.
And he clicked his immovable rod right there.
Clotheslined him.
and just lined it up. And I made a call. Thank God. I open roll all of my games, so you see the dice. Thank God I beat this open roll because I didn't know how to do damage on that. I didn't know how to start doing that shit. So basically what would happen is that you think that indeed this would probably detach the carts.
Yeah.
But the sure full stop would most likely tip the carts off the edge.
Okay. All right, so that's probably not good. All right, I just, thank you. I just wanted to see what my character thought about the plan.
Everyone needs to have a desperate plan.
Yeah.
Everyone has a plan that when they are desperate to, they have it. And you, of course, also have the magic box in your hand.
I do. My other thought with that had been to use it the way you described with Tumbleweed, but with the Iron Golem. Just send him careening through every car and out the back of the train.
It's possible.
In any event, I'm not going back over there to meet my fate. I healed myself a bit, and I'm going to run to join Setet so that we can put the party back together.
Okay. Move him.
And we don't... These dwarves, the Iron Dwarves, leave us alone?
Yes, the Iron Dwarves have been pushed off the side.
Oh, okay.
So now that we're getting somewhere a little more formal, what I would like for Isolde, Roger, to roll initiative.
Okay.
Fuck.
All right. I got a 15.
17.
Roger, make sure you add half of your proficiency to it.
I did. 17.
Okay. All
right,
right.
thank you for the reminder.
You're very, man, I love being a bard, and I don't want anyone to miss out the best part of it. It's big broke as fuck. Okay, I actually don't need to write these down. My shaking the table, however, is going to start killing kobolds. And he has... That's reasonable. Okay. So, start at the top of the order in the back of the train. Roger, it is going to be your turn. You hear heavy and angry stomping above you.
Shoot.
Followed by fire.
I don't really have a good clear view unless I stick my head out the window.
Even then, you would be looking up a straight angle, and he is past that. So, I forgot. I can just show you guys now. So that is where he is at, and he's actually like 5 feet to the left, just above Yasalt. There. Oop. Give everybody some vertigo.
Ah!
So that's the doorway right now, and he is just above it. Here, we'll get a cinematic shot. It'd be like,
Oh, God.
it'd be like
It's like you're
that
Michael
stupid
Bay, man.
overhead- That streaming overhead shot. Yep.
written and directed by somebody drunk on rum. So yes, that he is more directly above you than close to the shore edge.
Oh, crap. Really would like to see him. Can I, like, kind of see him through bullet holes?
Roll me a perception check.
Dirty 20.
You can see him through the bullet holes.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Bane on him.
What is it?
Bane. I'm looking it up
Okay.
now.
I've got a 19 at base.
Never mind. Charisma saving throw would have been like a 15.
Yeah, sorry, 19 at base.
Well, I've done all I can.
You have your bonus action and Bardic Inspiration to hand out.
Bonus action, Inspire Assault and just shrug.
He just looks at you through the bullet hole and gives you the finger.
He gives you the draconic gesticulation that is essentially the finger. So you have bonus action and movement if you want it. If you want to move further back from the door of the train, or if you want to move and try and climb on top of it.
Why did you tell me that? Well, bonus action Inspire Assault. But for now, I'll chill. Just right where I'm at.
Okay. Assault, you have inspiration, and it is your turn.
Okay, so do I have a visual on the jerk on top of the, like, is there any, as he said, like through bullet holes in the ceiling or anything
Roll
like
me a
that?
perception check.
Okay. That is gonna be a 19.
You can see him.
He hasn't been injured yet, correct?
He is not.
Okay, in that case, let us do... I have better damage with that one. So let's do Eldritch Blast. So it's going to be 2 ranged attacks. First,
He is gonna have. I mean, if you're trying to shoot him through the ceiling, he has full cover.
oh, he does.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to squeak enough of that Eldritch Blast out of a small bullet hole to do anything.
In that case, because I'm a warlock of the Celestial, I have Sacred Flame. So can I make him, if he's in sight, can I have him make a Wisdom save? DC 15.
I have a 14 at base, and you can imagine what a druid has for a saving throw.
Yeah, okay, so never mind then. That failed.
Okay. He is going to call out. He's going to kind of say, "Push that damn dragon off this fucking cart." And he looks to the ones in front of him. He says, "Get in there."
I looked at Roger and I'm like, dragon?
What?
And he looks down and he says to the two of you, he's like, "Step away from the door and then prepare to die." And he is going. He is going to grab onto the end. No,
Hi.
that's me! You've seen my identity!
You got a glimpse
He
of
is going
God.
to jump out. He is going to land. He's got a 12. He's going to land inside of the train, kicking the two of you. Give me dexterity saving throws. You only have to beat a 12 to stay on your feet.
Oh, thank
Oh
God.
boy.
Just
I got a
shove him
16.
right off.
I got a 16 as well. Phew.
All right. So as he stands in front of, yes,
Does the kick count as an attack?
it doesn't. It's just basically to move you.
Damn, I could have hellish rebuked him.
As he stands in front of you, he says, "All right, traitors. I knew I couldn't trust you and that big chicken man, but you're in my domain now.
Chicken
So
man.
give me a couple steps back a little. Would you mind taking a couple steps back for me a little? I'm really gonna need the space here." And he is going to start muttering in Draconic, and he is going to begin to kind of convulse, and then he begins to expand.
Oh no. He's an actual blue dragon, isn't he?
I was gonna say, Dragonborn aren't supposed to be able to do that.
No, but he's a druid. But he
Oh,
might be wild shaping.
Polymorph.
yeah.
And he's got
Oh.
a wild shape.
Yep.
Oh no!
Oh, it is a wild shape?
It is a wild shape.
Is it a spell though?
You have no idea how much I love this.
Wild shape. So I can't counterspell.
It hurts.
You shouldn't have skipped on the train prop. You gotta get the big one. Oh gosh.
Oh wow.
Hang on. It's back him in through the door. There you go. Yeah, there you go.
I
Tail
pushed
hanging
the
out.
kids like way behind me. Like behind me, get behind me.
I
get
think
behind me.
you're gonna get tumbled by this expansion. I think you got really big. I think you're gonna get thrown.
Well,
Those kids absolutely fleeing to the next cart.
Okay.
The puppies, though they see they're wounded, they stand strong.
Oh, what they do?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
I have a kitten in my bag now. That
Pack
kitten
hunters,
is
man.
Puppy
is safe.
crusade.
Puppies and kittens are heroic by nature.
Oh, I wish I had like a mass healing word for those poor things.
You know someone who does.
Yeah, but how many targets can you have? Isn't it up to
6.
3? I mean, I wish I had like
It's 6.
like an area of effect. Oh, it's 6? Oh, okay.
So that is going to be his movement and action to transform into a dinosaur.
Great.
And he's gonna be like, yee-haw! And that is gonna take us back up to. Actually, unfortunately, I did skip our iron friend, our iron golem.
Yep.
Yeah,
So we're
unfortunately,
gonna-
it's a strong word.
He's like, the iron giant is like, don't want to be left out.
No following.
I stay. So then,
Superman.
no. These fellas, let me finish maneuvering this battleground. Hearing the creak and whine of the fucking
Camera.
of everything. All of the kobolds jump down. They jump through already broken windows and partially broken windows, and they have largely invaded the second cart. So I'm just going to take this cart, move it aside. I'm glad you guys decided to wreck one of the carts, so I have a extra cart now that I can use to my needs.
Okay.
Great work.
DM,
Yes, sir.
just remember that I haven't canceled my Spirit Guardians, and anybody not designated by me takes damage and gets slowed by it. Saving throw.
Spirit Guardians doesn't move with you.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. It absolutely moves with you.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I have been misusing that.
You're the
spell.
center of the spirit guardian spell. They're essentially revolve around you.
Yeah, it's like yeah, exactly. I was gonna try describing it, and then I realized you did a better job than I was about to.
They're guardians.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it moves wherever I move, but yeah.
Yeah. I love it's one of my it's a great spell.
It's super good. It's so good. But I can designate people. I just need to because I don't want to hurt the dragon who I just told that I was a friend of.
Yeah, no, don't want to hurt them.
So I just want to make sure that I can add designees after the fact. When you
Okay,
cast the
that's fine.
spell. It doesn't say that I can designate anybody after the spell is cast. It only says when you cast it.
Oh no.
Hopefully it won't notice.
It might not notice. I might have nicked its tail a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, as you go through, it's fine, and it's not going to be able to permeate the iron ceiling of this, so no creatures on top are going to be affected.
That sounds fair.
But creatures inside is going to be affected.
Yeah.
Which is going to be a lot of innocent people.
Yup. But also a lot of kobolds.
And also a lot of kobolds. So the kobolds break in and just start going to town on these innocent folk. However, the iron golem is going to take its turn. No longer too concerned with the half-speed movement.
Crap.
It is going to move 30 feet. So that is going to be 5, 10. So that's 5. Yeah, 5, 10.
15 comes next.
5, 10. Shut up. 15. 20. It's going to get to the door. It is going to make an athletics check.
Oh, I have that same set. That's the Descent into Avernus dice set, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I love that set.
Holy shit. He lands that's 19 plus. Where the hell did that number just go? Oh, God. You gotta believe me. So that's 26. So with a 26, it bends and pushes its way through the side, through the door, and is going to get behind the dragon, and is then going to. Boy, it sees the dragon, but it has a very specific kind of enchantment. The enchantment is to protect the item stolen.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's safe. With me.
So, we'll move up. And actually, just kind of from where it's at, it's gonna have to... It can't make any attacks from here, because it'll have to use a sprint to get into the next room.
Mm.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. It is going to take a deep inhale. Its breath recharges on a 6.
I'm gonna die.
It is going to take a deep inhale, and it is going to dump its breath into that room. But with the wind outside, you guys are going to have advantage.
Okay.
So it's gonna kill the kobolds and the innocent people.
Potentially. But I mean, so was I, so.
Yeah.
I got an 18 that time, which is still too low.
You know what? That's not very fun. Fuck that. Nah. Because here's the thing. No one wants to play a game where they're downed and dying, and no. Fuck that. That's not fun. This fucker is going to goddamn cleave through this goddamn wall.
Oh, gosh.
Oh.
Fuck it. Fuck that. Yeah. So it's first going to make a blind cleave into the wall. So it is going to make an attack roll, and the two of you are going to give me dex saving throws.
Oh, I'm so much better at that.
You can do dex. So you can do dex save or armor class.
Equipment.
Whichever you care for.
You're a good DM, man. You're a good DM.
My armor
It's gonna be
class
a
is
fun
2
boss.
points higher than my dex save roll just now, so I'll go with armor class.
All right. 23 to hit.
That hits.
I'm sorry, that's wrong. 22.
It still hits.
Okay, Satet, how'd you do?
I rolled a 13 dex saving
Okay.
throw.
We're doing good. We're good.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We got this.
That is the first attack. Its second attack, and these are, of course, being made with disadvantage because it's cleaving through a wall. So go ahead and make one more.
I love
my
that.
total is 24. 11 plus 13.
19.
Still
19 dex saving throw.
The AC is still higher. It's 18 again. This thing's just like, die, die, die. We're like, okay.
Ooh. 16.
Both of those gonna hit.
Those two attacks are going to equal 29 points of damage.
Wow. I have 1 HP.
I'm sorry, how much damage was that?
29.
Woo! I am not much better.
I'm really glad I healed you, Setet.
Yeah, I am at 6 now.
It is cleaved well enough through that wall that is going to it could probably move through on its next turn. So that is going to take us back to the top. Satet.
I'm going to move the fuck away from there. Fuck it, I'm gonna run into the Triceratops room.
You're
Oh,
going to be
boy.
running through a lot of kobolds.
Ah, fuck, there are a lot of kobolds, aren't there? I'm stuck
Sure is.
between a rock and a scaly place.
Murder montage music. You know, that slow-mo like montage where he just
Mhm.
cleaves his way through all of them and ends up at the
Has anyone seen Umbrella Academy?
I need to.
Okay,
know.
never mind.
No, I'm thinking more of the mannequin challenges from Vagrant Queen, where it's just like literally like everyone's dying and you've got the heroes there with the guns.
Right. Okay, in that case, I am going to Yeah, I'm going to stow the gun, pull my rapier back out, and I guess I'm gonna start killing some kobolds.
All right. Everyone take a quick look at what magic you have, what magic items. If anyone wants to try and get onto the roof, you can also do that through the windows.
Oh, we can? I didn't. I don't know what is the window situation.
They're all shattered from lightning.
Oh, okay. Actually, in that case, yeah, I've got my slippers of I've got my slippers of spider climbing on. I'm just gonna climb onto the roof.
All right. You climb onto the roof. You do find so basically spider climbing. The wind is too much for you to stand on the side.
Sure.
Like this.
Yeah.
You're going 30 miles an hour. Getting on the roof, you do find yourself next to the dragon, but in front of about the same amount of kobolds. But that dragon's taking a deep breath. So that'll be your first set of movement.
Okay. And in that case, I am going to stand distinctly behind where the dragon's head is and go ahead and I'm going to take a pot shot at one of the kobolds. Whatever one's closest.
Okay. Making a ranged attack?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack. Johann, start considering what the hell you're going to do.
I've been thinking about my plan, and I've got one that's gonna be interesting.
That is 13 to hit.
Roll damage.
Cool. And that is a D12. That is going to be 6 damage.
That'll be enough.
Okay.
And you hit this kobold. What are you hitting him with?
It's the long rifle.
Oh shit! All right, so a solid hit. He goes, "Oh!" and then he Wilhelm scream as he falls off the train and falls into a deep crevice. Ah! All right, Johann.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out my immovable rod, hop into the air, and activate it while holding onto it with both hands. And as I go screaming through the middle of the car at 30 miles an hour, I'm gonna shout, "Clear a path!" I'm going straight into the face of that Triceratops.
Okay, all right.
With my 1 HP, I'm going out on a high note. I'm still dragging my aura of angels with me, so everybody between me and that Triceratops is going to get hit with necrotic damage.
Okay, go ahead and roll that damage.
Okay. Oh, that was pathetic. It was 7 points of necrotic damage.
All right, let me find the right page. Believe it or not, I was not planning to throw a dinosaur at you guys, but I did just hook one, and I went, you know what would be cool? A dinosaur. ABC.
I don't know how much that dinosaur weighs, but I think the immovable rod can handle up to 8,000 pounds of force. Yeah, it can.
All right, hold on. You know, I fall on this page constantly. Okay, so what I need you to do is I need you to roll me an intelligence check.
Mm-hmm.
And the way I handled it was roll me an intelligence check. Add your modifier, and that is essentially the dex save that this creature is going to have to make to not get shredded. Fucking help if I wasn't fighting a goddamn thing.
That is an 18.
Okay. I don't think this type of dinosaur...
I also don't think he's got anywhere he can actually physically go to avoid me. He's big.
Yeah. I was looking for half damage, frankly.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm not fixing to dodge this. I'm fixing to not do more. A -1 dex.
Uh-oh.
2.
Woo!
All right, I'm gonna straight up once again with you guys. I don't know how to do damage on this, so
If he weighs less than 8,000 pounds, he probably gets pushed off the train either way.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Are you going off the train with it, or are you letting it go once you get to your friends?
Well, I have two options. I can turn it off and hopefully not lose the item, or I can just let go.
If you turn it off, then it's not gonna hit him. If you let it go, it is going to plow right into its body.
Yeah. Bye, immovable rod. You were such a good friend to me, and the one time I used you.
So, standing a cart away, you line yourself up with the two doors. You close your eyes, you say a prayer to Asmodeus, and you go, I'll see you soon. You leap into the air, click the button, and like going into light speed, you fly across both of the carts. You go through Cobalt. Your body moves so quickly, your spirit guardians doesn't catch up to you. However, it trails behind you. Immediately, a person is splattered against you. A kobold is splattered against you. You bash through a few doors, and as you enter into this next room, you can hear and look over, and you see that Roger and Yassault turn briefly to look out of the corner of your eye, and as you come flying into this dinosaur, you let go, and this thing slams into the turned horns, shattering them both.
Woo!
As it presses into the head of the creature, you see the neck crack and bend in, and in a great puff, you deal more than 100 points of damage. Ripping the creature in half.
Woo!
defeating that, defeating the
form.
defeating the form and putting Mr. Jones back to his original form. However, you leave a swath of death and destruction in every cart.
Did y'all miss
How
me?
many kids survived?
What kids?
You're kidding.
I asked you guys if it stayed where it went, and everyone said it goes with you.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it does.
Wait, the kids all died?
I mean, they were between you and where I was.
What about the puppies and the kittens?
I mean, you probably still have the one in your
No.
backpack, maybe.
The one in my backpack is still there, but what about the kids? Like, literally all of them? None of them made any saving throws?
Even if they did, they have like 2 hit points. They're children. A commoner has 4.
I doubt 7 points, which halves to 3. So if they made the save, the adults might survive. And that's assuming they didn't already take damage from the
You
kobolds.
literally just utterly annihilated a train full of innocent people?
Yeah.
For the... Oh, Isolde's not gonna be talking to you for a long time.
I mean, I saved you.
She ain't gonna be talking to you for a long time.
We have things handled.
Nope.
Okay.
She is
so-
literally not going to be talking to, and especially now that you've killed all the kittens and the puppies and the children. Oh no!
I mean, you are aware that the
honey.
kobolds boarded and started killing people. I merely killed the kobolds after they did their dirty work. I was dealing with
However,
a...
you justify it.
You took out both sides to get rid of one side,
I mean, there's no guarantee they were alive when I flew through.
but there was no guarantee they were dead either. They were Schrodinger's children.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, but so while you guys are parsing this out in your minds, you still have a lot of shit coming as the iron golem breaks through the next wall. 5, 10, 15, 20, and makes 25, 30, and gets to the next door to flank all of you.
I should mention that this thing came with a guardian.
I should mention that I'm going to kill you.
The great gold dragon above takes a great big inhale and with an exhale wipes out half of the top cart.
Mm-hmm.
Now, would you? And then hearing that, Isolde looks to Sitet and
Oh, I'm not
Johann
there.
goes,
I'm
so
up
where's
top.
your friend? Oh, you're up top. And she looks to Johann goes, you want to explain what that was then?
We met a gold dragon who's going to be helping us with this little endeavor.
The dragon then raises up, comes down, and it wants to grab Sitet.
Yeah, all right.
Oh boy.
Bye!
It's on this fire.
It is
Yee,
then going.
frickin' aw.
It is then going to fly over with Sitet in tow, and it is going to drop Sitet essentially right in between the trains so that he can move in. However, this does put you 10 feet in front of the golem. The dragon didn't know, with apologies from him. And he is going to land on the backside of the... Actually, you know what? He's going to fly around here. He's gonna take flight. And he's going to be looking through. You put him on a... There he is. He's flying around now. Put you here. Put this creature here. Okay, so you have all come together, and in front of you, you have Yeehaw Jones. You have Texas Jones in front of you. Tumbleweed Jones in front of you. Tex Avery in front of you.
Find his name eventually.
Yeah,
Jones.
Yeehaw Skyrim.
That is going to then take us to Roger.
Oh. So Johann is behind us?
Yes.
Okay.
Saying, you don't want to go that way. Them kobolds made a mess of everyone.
The kobolds are you,
The kobolds.
really. And you going through there with the immovable rod didn't kill anyone, didn't completely ensure that there'd be no survivors?
All right, hold on. It's Roger's turn.
Give me time to think because I have no
Sorry.
clue what to do.
Whoop some ass, Roger.
How much space is between us, him and me, or him?
5, 10, 15. 15 feet, and you can get to him.
Okay. Shoot. Yeah, sure. Let's see how this is gonna work. Roger's gonna tear a patch off of his rope,
Okay.
and he's gonna throw it down at what's his face's feet.
Okay.
And it's gonna be a pit. It's gonna be a 10-foot cube.
Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give him a dex saving throw.
Yep.
Something you might imagine he's not too great with. So we are going to use this as the pit. All right. Is there a suggested DC for it?
Nothing that I can find.
Okay. Then I think we're just gonna use yours for now.
15.
Okay. So as you throw that under his feet, that's Frulam. That's not. I need a rank. Okay. I rolled a 12. I have a 13. You throw the pit. Now, is this like an extra dimensional pit? Does it say? Or does this basically put him under the train?
All I can find on it is that it's a 10-foot cube pit, but I couldn't find if it would make a hole under the train or if it's extra dimensional. So whatever you want.
I think it'd be more fun to make this extra dimensional.
Deal.
So he's going to fall into a 10-foot pit below an extra dimensional space. What do you want to do with your movement and bonus action?
Movement, I'll stay. Bonus action. Assault, you still have my bardic inspiration, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll inspire Johann.
I feel inspired.
And so
I'm just gonna usher them both towards the pit, as in have at it.
It'll be like shooting a lizard in a barrel, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, then that is going to go to your assault.
Okay, so the Tex Avery. I'll say what? What the heck? Foghorn Leghorn. So Foghorn Leghorn is in the pit.
Yes.
Okay, so did he take rollover damage?
He didn't roll over anything.
No, I mean when he went from his wild shape to his regular shape, did he get rollover damage from that, or is it not like polymorph?
It would be rollover damage. It was about 5 points.
Okay, that's enough. He's a druid, so he has a really high wisdom save. So Toll the Dead is not going to be helpful here.
Oh, you've got that too? Nice.
I love Toll the Dead. It's one of my favorites. So she briefly asks, she said, do we want him dead or alive?
He is the Order of the Blue Scale, so dead seems good to me.
Isolde is unreasonably angry, so she is going to just go full on vengeful bitch. And since he is in that hole right there,
Fill it with spiders.
Yep, so just okay, so she's going to need him to she's going to say, Well, basically, no, I had a really eloquent way to phrase this, and it just completely left my brain. So let's just say he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, a Constitution saving throw.
DC 15, I believe.
13 at base, and he has a +3.
Damn.
Well, he's still gonna take half. So she basically says, may the death and suffering that you've caused here today be reflected on you. And with that point, she casts Blight. So that is going to be 8d8 necrotic, but since he saved, it's going to be half. So let's see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do that one there.
Blight is mean.
So 10. Oh, geez, I did real well here.
Nice.
20. 30. So half of 39 is going to be. Is it half rounded up or? Let's see. It doesn't say whether it's half rounded up or down.
Rounded up.
So half of that would be what? 19? No, 20.
Okay, that's a lot of damage.
No, 19. It would be 19. It would be 19. Oh. Wait, hang on. 19 and 19 would be 38. So it'd be 19. Oh no, it will be 20. 20 necrotic. Sorry.
Shit. That's a ton. That just took him to 3/4 of his health.
Wow.
So basically, she's essentially the weight she wanted to put behind her words is she is taking all the death that has occurred in all of these carts and just siphoning it into his body so that he should suffer as as both his allies and supposed enemies and all the innocents caught in between have suffered.
You have bonus action and movement.
Let's see, inspiration is only on attack rolls, ability checks, etc. So, no, I'm just gonna stay there.
All right. So, looking outside of the
So worth the spell slot.
Outside of one of the windows, part of the wall being partially broken, all of you can actually see that on the cliffside. You see that the aeronaut, your airship, is flying alongside. You hear Gory saying, "Looks like you're having a hard time in there, Statet. What the fuck is that behind you?"
I'll lean out.
Lordy.
Can you kill it?
Looks and says, "Our job ain't killing. Our job is getting the fuck out of here."
I didn't ask what your job is.
And she goes, "Fine, fuck you. We'll leave."
Oh no, we're coming. We're coming. Come on.
And you see her wave back to Captain Lemuel, whom you can see on the upper deck looking down, and you hear him laughing and waving a great feathered arm. As the ship begins to kind of bob in towards the side for you guys to jump out, you hear Tumbleweed Jones say, "I'm not hearing much of my kobolds up there. I think I did hear a dragon's breath. I don't suppose that's blue, is it?"
Nah, bruh.
So
Just like shrugging, like, blue dragons are lightning. It was fire.
Says, "Well, I guess it can't be helped. I made a pact. I made a deal. Lady Tiamat, I'll be seeing you soon." He falls into himself, and you feel the ground underneath begin to shake. You see behind you one great pillar of earth slam up from underneath. You hear another one just clip the back of the train, and another one blows out to the side. The very first one at the very front of the line, you hear the twist of metal, and you see it fly above. Bones of the earth begins to rip out of the ground to send the whole train into the chasm.
we got to get out of here.
Yeah.
I still have a kitten in my bag, so that's one life saved off this whole damn thing.
He lets out a final cry. He says, "Death to good! Death to all good dragons! And death to the invaders of my land! Boom! The next cart goes off flying into the air, and behind you, you all turn to the side where you know that your ship is. You feel Roger falls down.
So is the golem gone?
Oh yeah, that golem is fucking out of here. You all turn to the side.
We have the box, right?
The ship is moving in as quick as possible in reaction to what's going on. I need dex saving throws as you all leap off into a 300-foot drop gorge to a rocky, watery death. See if you can grab onto the outstretched hands of Boomhauer, Gory, Jojo Swift, and the Nightmare Gnome.
Natural 20.
Nice. Before we jump and we see these train cars getting ripped from the ground and tossed into the gorge, you know, people or no people, I'm just gonna, like, wide-eyed glare at Isolt and throw a hand in that direction, like, really? We could have saved them from that?
And wait, Johann does that?
Yeah.
Or Setet does. And,
No,
and so she looks at Johann and she just kind of gives him this grudging nod,
before we start talking, everyone is about to die. So let's deal with these dex saves. She's not even there. Left out. Grabs the hand of the freaky spider who is just kind of pulling you up with its spider metal legs. Roger, what did you get?
Is torn between ideas and things that he believes and whatnot, and he rolled a 7.
He gave me, please.
What'd you say?
Can I give him back his own bardic inspiration so he can save himself?
Give me a performance check. See if you can inspire Roger.
How far away is the ship from me?
Close.
It is a 15-foot jump against rushing air.
Okay.
Right to him.
What?
You're breaking up, Katie. Can you type the number?
Yeah, hang on.
Roger, did you have a plan?
I can, yes.
What's that?
I do.
Okay, what is your plan?
Depending on if anyone else was like falling with me, it was probably more if I was alone, dimension door, if someone was tumbling as well.
Okay, do you want to looking over at your heavily armored friend Johann? Johann, do you want to go through that door?
I want to grab the guy in the pit and make sure he dies.
He's in a 10-foot pit. This cart is going over with him in it. There is no doubt. There is without a doubt. Is he done?
Okay. I mean, sure. I can dimension door with.
Okay, so Johann and Roger, as the two of you go leaping off, Roger reaches over, grabs onto your armor, and as you go flying into the side of the ship, the two of you, a door opens, and you come barreling out onto the deck of the top of the ship. Finally,
So he didn't need my inspiration. Okay.
No. Setet, you make a leap off. Give me your dexterity saving throw.
15.
15. Great. You leap off the side, and as you lean forward, Jojo Swift swings their arm out and slams it right onto your arm and starts to pull you up. Jojo Swift looks over, the two missing companions, not sure where they went, looks over and sees Isolt being pulled up, and looks over to you and gives a smile, the kind of smile that shows teeth and gums. Their eyes dilate, they look to you and say, "Death to the Tabaxi," pulls the hidden cursed sword from their side and is going to try and slam it down into your chest.
Do I see this?
Yes, you do.
Can I react?
Hold on. Let's see how this plays out.
Sorry, you go first.
Jojo Swift has very little in the way of expertise. That's going to be +4, 15 against armor class.
That is going to hit.
That is going to dig hard into your body. That is going to be 5 points of damage. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw because Jojo has let go of your hand. You have to hold on. You need a minimum of 10.
I don't get it. I rolled 2.
You begin to fall.
But I inspired him.
Not me.
Shit.
Not me.
That was Roger.
That was.
You all look up, and JoJo turns to the rest of you and
Wait a
says,
second. Wait a second. I'm sorry. Can I do a thing?
Yes.
Uncanny dodge. Normally it halves my damage. Can I dodge onto the boat?
Re-roll the Constitution saving throw.
Cool.
Maybe the gold dragon could pick him up?
11.
11 is enough. Minimum of 10. You just spin out of the way, twisting their wrist. And this caused the blade to diverge, scrape against your collarbone. What do you do now? It's your turn.
Meowlo, a little bit of help would be very helpful. And I am going to... Fuck, this worked before. I reach into my burglar's pack, and I cast out my ball bearings in this guy's direction. And I try and skitter away.
You're hanging from their arm right now.
Oh, I'm hanging by their arm.
You are hanging off the ship over into the gorge. You are holding on to their arm. They tried to let you go.
Do an old switcheroo. Swing back onto the railing and throw them off.
No. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to... I see that my friends are on the boat.
Yes.
I plant my feet hard onto the side of the boat, and I let go. I'm wearing my shoes of spider climbing.
When you let go, a huge smile creases off JoJo and says, "Die! Die! Die!"
I flip him off, and I just disappear underneath the boat.
No! No! And JoJo looks back to the rest of you, and with a huge, furious look, takes the blade, slides it across their hand, and disappears.
Oh.
Is there's no way to tell if he's like disappeared, or just gone invisible?
Unless you have invisibility, you don't know.
I don't have any spell slots left. My first concern is Tet, so I run over to go see if he's...
It sounds like he
okay.
needs a hand. We should all go there.
So I go over to... He's the one yelling help?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, so I run over to help Satet.
I'm gonna run over as well so that we could, if we need to, make a human ladder.
Hearing you run over, Satet will, like, peek out from underneath the boat. All right, you're not going to go mad on me, are you?
No, but I'm going to go mad on that JoJo Swift as soon as I find them.
Have I mentioned how pretty you are today? And I'll reach a hand up.
No, but I'd be happy to hear it.
As would I.
Sing your praises. Ugh.
Please, don't sing any praises. I owe you an apology for even allowing them to so much as look at that stupid sword.
It's a bad sword.
It's a very bad sword.
The captain pulls away from the cliffside and says, "Well, I think we need to be going back to this rendezvous point. What the hell happened out there?"
A contract was completed.
Johann.
Indeed. Yes?
What's in the box? What did I almost die 3 times for?
I would have saved you if it had come to that. Let me see.
I know.
Isolde checks on the kitten that she rescued.
The kitten is scared senseless, but well.
Okay, so she's whispering sweet nothings to the kitten, trying to calm it down, showing him Satet like, look, see? You've got friends.
At this point, my spirit guardians are gone, just so that we're clear.
Roger's going to cast Speak with Animals so that he can talk to the kitten and calm it down.
Okay. So, Johann, do you want to see what's inside the box?
I kind of do, but I need to do one thing first.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pull it out and appraise it for a moment, and then I'm going to just I'm gonna look to Isolde and say, a lot of very troubling things happen very quickly So I'm going to spare you any I told you so's or anything like that because I do value you as a teammate. And simply say, I'm sorry that things worked out the way they did.
Thank you, Johann. I appreciate it. And I do very much deserve that. I told you so.
Be that as it may, enough has
So
happened.
fast. That went bad so quickly.
That really did.
On the bright side, we didn't have to fight that golem.
You didn't have to fight that golem.
Excuse me? I was right there next to you when we had to fight that golem a little.
You were.
What?
I just remember that the attack I took, the big attack that I took was not from the golem, but was from the smoke.
Yeah, but I got hit with that too.
Yeah, no.
So,
Fuck this.
So real quick, the panic going around the ship, the search for JoJo Swift. What happened? You're all standing there arguing around this box. You open it to see what it is.
I do. I have an idea of what it is, but let's find out. $5 says it's another one of those rods.
Yep.
As you peel back the opening of the box, one that is not locked, you sense that this is a box made completely of lead. On the inside, you see that there are enchantments and runes, powerful ones, ones that keep detection away from the item inside. And as you look down, you see... Get that. One more good time. One more good time. Respect.
No.
You see inside a single playing card.
Oh no.
You see inside one single card, a card that is said to rival that power of the gods. You see one single playing card. One single card of the deck.
Of many things.
Unknowable what is on the other side of this card. It is said nothing is on the other side of the card, but the raw weave of magic that makes up the multiverse. Only when the card is turned, what it is revealed.
That, I say looking into the box, is a superposition of death and destruction, the like of which no one will ever know again. And I'm just going to close the box and say, we do not touch this.
We do not touch the card. As echoes of past lives that Satet will never know echo through his brain. I've had a rough go with this deck, guys.
I have all of the cards from the deck of many things. I have those playing cards sitting right in front of me. I shuffled them, and all you gotta do is flip that card, and I'll tell you what it is. You could get wish spells.
I'm
what that card
looking through
could
it.
be.
To a dimensional plane. I also have that deck sitting not 10 feet away from me. You got the animated one?
It's not.
No, this is just playing cards. But let me ask. The assault.
No. Assault. Holding the box defensively next to me.
We need to get that sword back and we need to destroy it.
I
do we turn
agree.
the card? Or do we open the box? Or do we open the scroll? The one that you picked up off the floor after I gave it back to my brother.
I'm not quite certain
Which do we
either.
turn?
Neither. I'm not quite certain that either is going to help us in this particular situation. I don't think either is meant to. This...
You hear a voice coming from the deck, a stern feminine voice. I believe you have something of mine. You turn to see the veiled mistress.
How would you? And Isolde is like, really?
It is the one
Yeah.
thing that she asked for. That was the job.
Wait, no, I'm trying to. I said that wrong. I'm trying to. Oh God. So backtracking a little bit, she was the one. Isolde noticed that she had scales and underneath the glamour, right? I think that was
No,
what she
you
had
could-
seen.
could see on the exterior of the glamour that she had pink dragon scales.
Okay, so in that case, I'm saying so. Isolt then says, maybe then you'd like to tell us what one single card from the deck of many things has so much to do between a war with blue and gold and
Green?
well, I'm not going to make assumptions here.
Nothing. It has nothing to do with anything that we have dealt with. It was simply an item that I had an interest in. I allied, I made deals, and I kept my end of the deal. And that is my payment.
A deal
She
was
extended her
struck,
hand.
and it must be completed.
True.
You
Very
know,
unfortunately true.
you know what this thing can do.
I've heard the tales.
It can end the entire world, for you and for everyone.
Or it'll kill you. Even you.
Considering the four of you just came off of an iron dragon that was just sent into this great gulch, you're afraid to die?
No, but it would be a really major inconvenience.
She extends her hand and she does the gimme gimme sign.
I'm going to step toward her very slowly, reverently, with this box in front of me. A deal was made, and it must be honored.
You are an honorable cleric.
I know what is important.
Perhaps we can find ourselves allies in the future again.
If there's a future. As is my bond, I'm going to give you this box, but I pray to all the gods, not just my own, that you will leave it closed.
Do you hand her the box?
I'm not before holding her her gaze for a long, uncomfortable minute.
Do you want to roll an insight check?
Yep.
Can I? Well, no, you're the one.
Let's see here. Insight. That's going to be a 19.
With the 19, you look in her eyes and you see a swirling chaos of excitement, madness, lust for power, and fear.
We have no idea what she is exactly capable of, correct? Like, as a person.
Yeah, all you've seen her do is cast enough flight spells to get you all flying.
Okay.
Are you holding the box, Johann?
I'm holding the box. I have kind of a crazy plan, but I need to see if I have the components of that plan.
I was gonna say I have a crazy plan too, but I didn't roll that insight. Can I roll an insight check too?
Give it a roll.
Or would I have seen this? All right. And then this is when I would absolutely. That was shit. And then what's the inspiration I got? Is it a D8 for?
Yeah, Roger, what's your bardic inspiration?
A D8.
Okay. So please roll an 8. 7, that'll do. So that's going to be a final total of 12.
That beats it by 1.
Whew! Thank you for that inspiration. So I see the same thing Johann does?
Yes, in her eyes.
So Isolt kind of side-eyes Johann and says kind of sotto voce and infernal. She says, at this point, I have no qualms drawing the card, whatever it may come to it, if only so that she does not.
A deal was struck. It must be completed.
Only by your You struck a deal. You must complete it. That holds no compulsion over me, not the same way that yours does with you.
I have a plan.
Are you having a verbal conversation?
That's our only option.
How are you extending these thoughts to one another?
When we were
Infernal.
speaking in Infernal.
Very quietly and infernal.
Quietly?
Are you standing there? So what makes you think she doesn't understand Infernal?
Well, I'm not saying anything I regret.
She is going to look to you and she's going to say, "Give me the box. The deal was made."
Just do the damn thing and be done with it.
I am going to...
She's going to look you up and down and she's going to say, "How would Asmodeus feel for you to break a contract?"
Out of
I
character,
wouldn't dream
though,
of breaking
would
it.
Asmodeus be upset if someone else broke the contract?
There's nothing to
Oh,
do.
wait. Hang on. I just thought of something.
Hold on. This is between Johann. This is between Johann looking at the tenets of his god
Mhm.
and the possible consequences of following or breaking those. This is a big moment for Johann. I love clerics and paladins. This is going to be your option now. This is your moment here. Do you follow or break your tenets? What do you do?
Well, his tenets are very different in 4E. I want to know. Handing her the box completes the deal as far as I understand it, correct?
She said she wants the magical item that is on the boat.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm not trying to be tricky like that. I want to know if giving her...
I was gonna try.
giving her the box containing the item completes the deal. And as far as my lawyer brain understands it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You have retrieved the box and you have given it to her.
Okay. So I will step up to her and hand it to her, and once it's in her hands, I'm going to charge forward and carry her over the side of the ship.
Oh!
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead and make your athletics check.
Mm-hmm. I'm going with her.
I need you to make that at disadvantage.
Okay, so that was 13 and a 17. So an athletics check with a 13 is 16.
Okay, with the 16, you're definitely gonna beat it. I rolled a 6. As you do this, you slam into her. As you lunge at her, head, shoulder down, try to throw it right into her midsection.
Mhm.
She disappears. And for a moment, everyone sees the Dwee armor on this voluptuous, almost cartoony woman disappear. And you see standing there, dressed in the same gowns, what appears to be like a 12-year-old elven girl who goes tumbling off the side of the ship. Johann, you and this girl are both wrapped up, tumbling 300 feet down to the ground. You and her, roll initiative.
Okay.
Another fucking 6.
I got an 8.
And ask, what in the fuck is going on?
Trying to
Insult
keep
is like, I give up, and goes into the corner and starts playing with the kitten.
trying to keep the world from ending, man. Does this 12? I got an 8 total.
Did Yassault just realize that she was flirting with a 12-year-old girl?
Isolde is just disgusted that not only have we just lost the sword, that is now in the hands of someone with an insane amount of power, but now we've just lost the card of the deck of many things to two people, one of whom obviously has an insane lust for power, and the other who could probably be easily persuaded to have an insane lust for power.
2 people.
So, tumbling off the side of the ship. Yeah, you're gonna go first.
Okay. I want to know if this 12-year-old girl has the box.
She does indeed have the box. She's holding it tight to her chest.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna hold her tight to my chest to make sure that she's below me.
Okay.
I'm just initiating a
That
grapple
works.
to hold her still.
Okay, you're going to maintain your grapple.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, on her turn, you guys are both going to automatically fall 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. You've already fallen 60 feet at the end of her turn. I believe I need a charisma saving throw from you.
Okay. If there are somatic components to her spell, she's gonna have a hard time with those.
Again, good time, not a long time.
Okay. For a charisma saving throw, that is a 22.
A 22. Okay, she does not get her spell off. And you continue to fall. You have fallen 60 feet. It is your turn.
Okay. I'm maintaining this grapple. I am still able to attack. I could also cast a spell as long as I can do that. I'm gonna try command. I don't think it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try it.
Okay. My minimum roll is a 14.
Yeah, that'll beat my DC.
What is your save?
14.
Okay, yeah, I had a +1. If it's charisma.
It is... Command is, I think, wisdom, actually. Yeah, wisdom.
Okay, then it's much higher.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't usually work, unfortunately. But I always try. So yeah, that's, other than maintaining the grapple, that's all I'm trying.
Okay. At the end of this turn, you will be 120 feet down.
Mm-hmm.
She is then going to cast another spell, touch herself, and she is going to kick off of you.
Mm-hmm.
And in a blur around her body, she casts Freedom of Movement.
Good spell.
And she is can use 5 feet of movement to escape non-magical restraints.
Mm-hmm.
And is going to kick off of you.
Mm-hmm.
And is basically just going to be 5 feet away from you.
Okay.
There's no ability to use movement here.
Right.
At that, you are 120 feet down. It is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to use the wind fan to push myself into her again and try to initiate a new grapple.
Bitch! All right, that's great. All right, let's do this. 4.
I only got an 11, but it still beats a 4.
Fuck, rolled a natural. All right, with the wind fan, you slam it, and then boom, you slam into her, and you both go tumbling. Now 120 feet down at a sideways angle. You are fixing to slam right into the side. She looks to you, and she says, "You're clever. I give you credit. But just remember now, Cleric of Asmodeus, you have been outsmarted by a child." And she uses 5 more feet of movement to break the grapple. And because this is not a concentration, she will cast Fly on herself.
Okay.
And she will fly from you.
Okay.
That is your turn. You are both at 120 feet, though you are still descending.
Yeah, I am.
Your turn.
I'm gonna try command again.
Okay. Command, this is a wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
7.
Total?
Yep.
I command her to dispel.
She will
Wouldn't that put her in harm's way?
She will dispel her freedom of movement.
Okay.
You have bonus action.
Nothing I can really use to do anything. Except to, try and use the fan to get back toward her again.
She's moving far too quick for you to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, she's moving up and away. You'd be moving down towards her direction. She is going to move another 60 feet, and you are 180 feet to the ground. But you have your wand, which will allow you to not plummet and die into the ground, right?
I have a ring of feather falling, and even if I do plummet into the ground and take 1,000 points of damage, I have Death Ward.
Oh, believe me, I know what to do with that. You're going to be a skin sack full of bones, full of dust. Let me tell you, you'll be alive. Oh, you'll be alive. But by no means would you wish to be.
Sometimes dead's better.
Yep.
That's never better.
With that, she is going to fly behind a ridge. She is 180 feet away from you, and you can continue your fall safely to the ground.
Is there any way with the fan that I can keep her in earshot?
No. It's 60 feet every round. She's got 120 feet on a sprint. She's out of there.
Okay. Well, I did everything I could.
So with that, you land gently to the ground. The ship flies over, but you see it making a turn and a descent to pick you up. You find yourself amongst the rubble of the wrecked train. And much to your surprise, you see an open, broken chest full of treasure.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Yeah. So, with that, Chad the Astral's chain has been stolen. It has taken over Jojo Swift. Hubris is what did them in. The card from the deck of many has been taken away by an unknown entity known as, a 12-year-old girl known as the Veiled Mistress.
The child known as the Veiled Mistress.
The child known as the Veiled Mistress.
Child. That explains so much.
So you're down a magic sword. You're down a. You know what?
And a
But
cleric.
you got a bunch. And a cleric. This was one hell of a ride. This is one hell of a train ride. I hope it was worth the wait.
Absolutely. No, 10 out of 10. Holy
Hey, appreciate it. So I'm gonna get you guys. You guys are gonna have a shit ton of treasure from this, and we are going to find ourselves at the bottom of the Sword Coast, which we are going to be operating in now because I have fallen in love with the lore.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you guys want to do next? Think about it. The next time we play, we're going to be following whatever course you guys have set.
Sweet, we have a ship
All
now.
right.
Exalt is like having this serious mental breakdown right now. So
The cool thing is that
was
now that
an amazing session, but oh my god,
now that I'm down here, I can make sure that the Dragonborn actually died because I was skeptical.
Oh yes,
Yes.
that's true.
There are
Satet is. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say Satet, like as the ship is turning around, because I ended this with, let me zoom back up here. I keep my notes and my character sheet on the
6.
same notepad here. I have 2 HP.
Nice.
It's cut it pretty close there. So Satet is spending this entire flight looking for this gold dragon.
Oh, I can heal you.
That sounds good.
I would. We got to wrap up here, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about that. Long or short,
Absolutely.
whatever you want.
Yeah, we could deal with that later for sure.
So, largely, you find chunks of blue dragonborn a lot of places. Is he certainly died? You give me the trust there. He died. So let me know what you guys want to do next, where you want to go, what your plan is. There's a couple threads you can kind of tug on and see what unravels. We can do a beach day where you guys go somewhere fun, and we can just do shenanigans. You guys can head to Waterdeep, where we could have a lot of shenanigans in Waterdeep. I have a lot of info on that place. But whatever you guys want, let me know, and I will make that session the next one we do.
Going full West Marches style?
Full what?
West Marches. It's essentially a style of play which is exactly what you're describing, where GM doesn't pick it. Players decide what they want to do, and the GM reacts to it.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
we call that like job board, sort of almost.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that's what I put job boards out there. We can, if you guys want to land somewhere and find a job board, I'll throw some jobs up there for you.
Cool.
But this would be essentially the first arc that we got through. You guys are level 8 now.
Woo!
Woohoo!
But
Survived.
with that, I gotta go pick up the missus. Have a great night, everybody. I'll talk to you online.
Thank you for
Sounds
DMing.
good. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you again for running. That was so much fun.
I'm glad you guys had as much fun as I did.
We get an
Awesome,
ability
man.
score improvement.
Yes,
Woo,
yeah,
woo,
you guys know how that goes. And I'll send you guys pictures of your minis.
Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you.
Awesome.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.